less than 1 minute to the U.S. market open.
Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com and Santarelli Trading Exchange. I hope everyone's having a great morning. Yesterday we ended up having some really good gains here. The market's going to be opening in about a minute here. I want to go over our recap from yesterday quick. One of the members there also had a question. Someone had a question yesterday about the entry or something on the last trade. So let me know about that. Let me go up here, scroll up.
How you had the 397 target.
How I had that 397 target as the entry. Okay. Okay, so I'm posting this in the trade room here. There's day trade number 3. Let me get up to day trade number 2.
Coming up at 9:45, the manufacturing PMI for August.
All right, we're going to sneak in a very quick man dash because the applause are already building.
We are not in any option swing trades yet. Been waiting for a good entry for a swing trade. We'll look to day trade if we got some volatility coming in today.
SHPH halted on a circuit breaker, Sandy Hotel, Papa Hotel.
All right, let me share this now with you guys.
Circuit breaker, right after the open. Share is hitting $108.90.
So yesterday, this is how we started off. You guys were live with us. You guys saw what we did here.
Up 183% IPO.
We did our first day trade there. We locked in a 13.07% gain for $800, right? So right on your calculator there, you can put 800. And then on the second day trade there, we ended up having a loss, which is our first loss in a while, you know. But here was our second day trade here. This was a loss of $1,920, so minus 1920. So after that trade, we were down $1,120 to start the day. And then in the afternoon there, we had our last day trade with SPY contracts expiring on Wednesday. And we ended up making our third and final day trade for Wednesday there with over an 85% gain. I went with 74, but we had a lot of contracts filled at 75 cents. But anyway, a profit of 85%. Profit of $2,380. So that left us with a net profit of the day of $1,260 yesterday on our trades. Great day yesterday. Now, as you guys can see, we've been going over SPY daily chart here. The other day, you know, when we opened, we were still holding that 400 area. Now you can see we're finally starting that breakdown again. So chances are we're going to be seeing that 380 to that 370, you know, within the next week here. So I'm watching that closely. 390 is that next major support area. We break below that 390. We got another 20-point pullback coming here. That's what I'm going to capitalize on. So I'm waiting so far for the swing trades, you know, for that breakdown below that 390. And as far as the day trade goes, you know, we're going to be searching for a day trade here on SPY. We're going to give that the first 15-minute opening range day trade strategy. And we'll be searching for some good day trades there. So yesterday we ended the day with a $1,260 profit. That was really nice. I told you guys in the morning there we'd come back. Those of you on YouTube that were with us yesterday, I'm not sure what's going on, but sometimes my E-Trade charts are freezing there. And I think that's from all the programs I have going at once there. So that trade I gave you guys yesterday on YouTube, if you guys were in that, we went off. You held that towards the end of the day. That was the SPY put. You know, you would have had a really nice profit on that one. So let's see here. Oh, and then there was a question about yesterday, why I picked that 397.50 as that area.
69%. That's Hotel Papa Oscar.
So this is what we were looking at yesterday, you know, going into the afternoon session. And I was telling members here while we were live, I'm saying, guys, you know, we had that breakdown. We were just at lows, like literally right here on the day. Where was it here? Where the heck did we make that trade? Let me see. Actually, I shared with you guys the picture. It has the entry date or the entry on that. Let's see. So at 1550. So at 1550 is when we jumped in right here. So when we started breaking out here, one of the members, who was it in the Okay, sorry guys, I didn't know I was muted there. Okay, so let me restart that. Sometimes when I touch the mic and bring it down towards me, I hit the mute button by accident. But going back to that Island Time there, Island Time, I think it was you that said that. They wanted to know why we got into that trade. Because while we were waiting there, I said, guys, we're going to be jumping into the SPY put if we break below that 397. And that was right here at that consolidation. So first off, I saw that we had a double top right here from that 1516 candle and this candle right here at that 1548, right? So then we were consolidating. And you guys know with our breakout momentum cycle, you know, breakout momentum is like right here. Candle above previous candle's body. And I can't stress this enough. Candle above previous candle's body. Did you send out the text alert we were live?
Yes.
Or the app alert?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. With the link?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So take a look now at this. So you see this area right here is the area where you know that we quickly scalp some trades there. And, you know, we're in for like a couple of minutes. And you guys know that. That's breakout momentum right there, right? BOM, breakout momentum. And then what happens, we come in and we start seeing some consolidation like this where you got, you know, side-by-side action there, right? So you got side-by-side action, and this is the NTZ, which is the no trade zone or consolidation area. That's not a time right there where you want to be entering into a trade because you got the bodies side by side there, and you got really no price action giving you a direction up or down. So that's known as the NTZ, which is also known as consolidation, right? So then when we were consolidating, I said, guys, either we're going to break out of this consolidation area and start heading higher there, or if we break below 397, then we would be seeing a further pullback there. And I was kind of looking like this here and seeing that 397. So if I pulled this over and I only saw that, you would see that would be a candle below that 10-day simple moving average and just about below that blue 20-day simple moving average. So I knew that if we were up at towards that 398 and we quickly drop down below that 397, chances are we're going to start seeing that selling pressure coming in. Because also, I want you to take a look what else propelled me for that. If we go down here, let me go down to yesterday's around that time there. So let's see here. Let me get to yesterday. Okay, so here's yesterday.
HPCO shares resume trading. Hotel Papa Charlie Oscar.
Where the heck is it?
You're at 450, so you need to go up a little bit. 350.
Top here of 91%.
Where is it? They were talking. Oh, that's 430. That's why.
Yeah.
78 cents.
There you go. Should be somewhere down there.
Okay, so right here, do you see this down here on the Newswire? This is what was really important to me that I saw this. First, we saw 1.6 billion to the sell side, right? There was 1.6 billion to the sell side at 330, right? Which, you know, that's average, you know. But then what happened was, let me see. Then what happened was, let me see. Let me go up a little more here. Look at this, right here at 355, and 4.2 billion to the sell side. That's a significant number right there. So when I saw that coming in, I knew we were going to have that breakdown there. So we were in that trade. We were waiting. It was consolidating, and then it just started pulling back sharply. We locked in a really quick gain on that trade right here at that 1554. So if you guys go up there and you see on there, you can see we exited it right at about 1555, right? The end of 1554. So 1555 was right here. We entered right here at the 1550 candle when we broke below that 397, and then right here at the 1555 candle, you know, at the end of the 1554 candle, we exited right there. And just that move from right here to right here was over an 85% return. So that's what I was looking at and analyzing as far as that chart goes, is I was looking at, let me just get this annotation off here. There we go. So that's what I was looking for there. I saw that double top forming there, and I said, okay, if we start dropping below that 397, we're going to start seeing that selling pressure come from the market imbalance on close there. So, you know, I was looking at that, saw that breakdown. It was a larger candle. I said, okay, we're good to go. At least we're going to come down to that 396. You know, and I sold it even before that 396. I sold it when it was right around 396.50. And I locked in a really nice gain on that, 396.30, and that was over an 85% return. So, all right, it's 9:41. We got about 4 minutes here until we start looking for a possible day trade setup. Here is SPY on a today 1 minute chart right now. It's looking pretty good.
Shares resume $150 now.
It really does call into question anybody doing it.
All right, so you guys can see SPY starting to hold, starting to get that little bit of a climb. I'm not trusting it, though, because you guys see how it looks on the daily chart. I always look at the daily chart for your general trend of, you know, the stock or the ETF that you're looking at. So right now you can see we had that 10 crossing below that blue 20, candles holding below that 10 20-day simple moving average. First candle's below that 50 now. Now we got some support right around that 390. We drop below that 390, we'll be targeting that 370 there. And that's when we're going to be looking for that swing trade. For right now, as far as day trades go, we're going to be searching for some day trades there, see if we see any activity we could be taking advantage of. Guys, Snapchat's taking off beautifully there. Another 6% gain on Snapchat. Big breakout. Man, she's up 8. What is that? I can't see. Is that 67 or 87?
6.11, it's up $11.55. Or it's at $11.55, sorry.
It's up $11. Man, if that was it, I'd be retiring. I'd be retiring, man.
It's up 66 cents.
Let's see here.
Technology, share halted on a circuit breaker.
Oh, nice day today. All right, I'm going to share here with you guys what we're doing here today. We got some nice gains here today in the morning on the account there.
Now at the high.
No, I am not muted.
And I'll say MongoDB well, Matt. Want some MongoDB? Sure, I'll take a little Mongo. First time people figured out, now that they own it, what MongoDB does.
Jerry just always seems to have issues there. Are we muted? Are we live? All right, so let's see. I just shared that. Where did I share that at? Okay, copy. Paste. Upload. All right, so here's where we're at right now. I just took this quick pick. So here we go. We're up. Here's the trades we're in right now. You can see these are just stocks, cash. You know, I'm not in any options trades right now. You know, like I said, I was waiting for the market to give us direction there before we do a swing trade. But here we go. Snapchat, we're up $6,150 on the day there, 5.65%. We got a gain on Amazon of $665. The Dow, you know, this is like the short Dow there, up $110 on that. Micron down $2,400 on the day. So we're up $4,459.68 for the day there. Not bad at all.
2140 now.
I'm liking that Snap chart though. That's up 6% now. Still getting that breakout. I think Snapchat's going to be breaking out to that $13 there. I have 10,000 shares of Snapchat. Thinking about adding another 15,000. Have a 25,000 share of Snap. I think that's going to be getting up to that $14, $15 quick. They're restructuring. They cut off 20% of their workforce there. They're going to be bringing their expenses down, and their profit margins are going to be increasing here. So that's going to be a nice opportunity for Snapchat to have a nice reversal off the bottom here.
2144.
For ages 12 and up. Brought to you by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Welcome home. Get ready for a new season of Below Deck Band. There is no room for error.
Do you have the right candles on that chart there? Is that the hollow candles?
Which one? Yeah.
Why does that look so different?
Cause it's, I don't know, I guess it's way below.
That looks so weird. Let's see, AMD. You guys are talking about AMD. Let's take a look at that. There you go, Snap taking off there beautifully. AMD still pulling back there. That's a nice pullback. On. Did you still have that AMD put there, Dylan? You exited when? Today or yesterday?
At the end of yesterday.
Ah, damn you. Why'd you do that?
I wanted to just lock in a little bit of the profit. I was thinking like you.
Yeah, well, hey, that's good.
You know what I mean?
That looks like she's going to be coming down, though, to about 80 to 75 bucks. She's got some room to pull back there a bit. Let's see here. Pfizer up in the green. Meta's up 2.5%. We're starting to see tech climb again here, so keep an eye on that.
That was so fast, I didn't even have time to finish knitting these sweaters. Oh well.
Other than that, there's really not much going on the watch list. Let's go down the watch list here. Check out the 3-month daily chart on some of these. Here's Amazon retracing. It was up to 145, all the way back down to 125 now. Baidu there, as you can see, Baidu here, 145.62. Starting to break out a little bit there. Baba shares down about $1. Baba's looking good there, though. I like Baba there. 94.47. Notice how it's at the highs of the day. It's still down 1% on the day. That's a stock right here that's going to end the day in the green. I'm telling you right now. That's one that you could be getting for next week's expo there, and look for that climb above 100 bucks. That's a really good opportunity there. Google not doing anything worthy of even looking at there. Disney had that big breakout above 126, pulled back. That's what I mean. When you get this big run here, you can't get in mid-cycle. Like up here, you have that breakout. You're like, yeah, let me buy. You can't do that. Because after that big run from $90 a share to 125, let's see. 125, divide that by, it was down to 90. That is a 39% increase in just the equity alone. Just the shares alone, it went up 39% from right here on 7/14, July 14th, to right here, at on August 16th here, to 126. 126, divide that by 90. That's actually a 40% climb there from right here to 126. So, that's a big climb. You can't be jumping in and chasing there. Now, if you jump in early when we have that crossover, that's why we have the trade plan that we follow. If you jump in early with the trade plan there, you're able to capture that nice run. You're jumping in mid-cycle there, it's going to be iffy, because if you start that pullback, it's going to pull back sharply. That's when you have the big losses on the options. That's why, when I'm making swing trades, I'm really waiting for those first crossovers there to give us that confirmation. Okay, let's continue to go down the watch list here. Netflix just consolidating, not doing much. Twitter doesn't look great. JPM 113 BDM. Bank of America BDM. Delta Airlines BDM. United Airlines BDM. Southwest BDM 35 support. Tesla holding that 270 right at that red 50-day simple moving average. AIG looks like she's got support right around that 50. Amgen here, if she gets a climb, you'd be looking at about 250 as your resistance area. Caterpillar's just getting that 10 crossing below that 20, but on the news there, they've been talking about it, and they've been pushing Caterpillar and Deere, so I wouldn't short that just yet. Visa right at that $200 there. I think we should be seeing Visa climb soon. Intel 3137. Man, that is a beautiful one to jump into there. I'm waiting for the right opportunity for Intel. That's going to be a nice one. Facebook here, well, Meta platform. I'm always going to call it Facebook. 180 could be a target there, but she's still consolidating. I'd probably have 160 as a stop if you were in a trade long there. Microsoft, Salesforce. Salesforce had a big drop, 195 down to 154. Yeah, Verizon's looking good there. I'd love to pick up some Verizon calls just for a quick climb. Let's see. When was the last time Verizon was at this level here? Verizon really wasn't at these lows since 2012. That's insane. Isn't that crazy, Dylan? Look at that. Since 2012, 10 years ago, it's been since Verizon was really at these lows. That's going to be a nice opportunity for a climb there. There's DJ Diamond Dave. Good morning, DJ. I don't think he's live with us, is he? We got to get him on the group me. His phone is weird. It doesn't allow him in.
DFOX, we agree.
Square, Schlumberger.
Allowing people more flexibility.
$6.33.
I'll never forget the conversation I had on Friday sometime back with one of the
Now Boeing there looks like that's ready to break down. Had a big quick climb there. 140 is a nice support area on Boeing. If you're looking to short.
Did you look at Apple? Apple's looking pretty good.
Look at what?
Apple's looking
No, that one's coming up on my... I just hit the down button, whatever comes up here. AT&T, NVIDIA. AT&T's looking good. That pays such a good dividend too. Let's see, NVIDIA. Holy, did you see NVIDIA down 8% today? Down $12, 139.34.
AMD's down 5.
That's crazy. NVIDIA is going to be getting that pop soon. But you know why they're down, right? Do you know why?
No, what happened?
We banned the sales of chip stocks to China.
Oh, nice. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's big breaking news. AMD, I mean, that one's going to tank too, back down to 75 just on that news. That's what I mean about following the news. The news is definitely going to give you insight into what to do. When you find that article, share it in that trade room there, will ya?
It's not about health anymore.
It's not about health. It's about clients. It's about clients. It's about evaluation. It's about teaching. Now, it wasn't like I did. Where I always
See all the semiconductors? So we got, Dylan just shared the heat map here in the trade room. And as you can see here, semiconductors up here, they're having one of the largest sell-offs along with energy. But semiconductors. Dylan, find that post there about that. What's that?
I'm looking for it now.
I want to show you guys what we heard this morning. That's why the semiconductors are dropping so much there.
Dude, yeah. And then they show up and there's nobody there to teach them. That's not cool.
Communication services doing well, healthcare doing well, and utilities are doing well. So, usually when you see healthcare and utilities doing well, that's people, that's a safe haven stock. So they'll add to them, switch over. You'll see them rotate into those sectors there. The healthcare, utilities. So definitely. Oh, there's the article there from Reuters. And here you go. This is the breaking news, and that's why the semiconductors are breaking down so much here. U.S. officials order NVIDIA to halt sales of top AI chips to China. So that's why NVIDIA is tanking there today. And that's going to be coming through with the rest of them there. Look at that.
We see some of the other areas like energy. It's not eliciting a lot of excitement, even though it's going
NVIDIA.
Energy is a proxy for inflation.
So that's why the semiconductors are pulling back so much there.
WISC.
Let's see, what else can we find?
$50 million mixed shelf was standing alpha.
Snapchat pulling back a little bit from the highs. That AVCT that was soaring the other day down about 31% now. Oxy's down about 3%. Someone was asking me about Oxy. I think once Oxy gets back down to about $65, that'll be a nice area to pick up and add. We closed out of that Oxy trade at perfect. Remember that big Oxy trade we had?
Yep.
I forget what I even made on that. What was that? Like, I think it was 17. What was it?
Somewhere around in there, because we had a $42,000 week that week.
I made anywhere between 10,000 and 25,000 on that. I forget what I made. Skyjack said, check out Baidu. Let's take a look at Baidu. That's starting to pull down now. What's Baba doing? Baba's down 1.6%. So we'll probably see Baidu pull back there then too if the Chinese stocks continue that. I'm not going to chase the Chinese stocks there. I wanted to do something with Walmart's having a good day, up 1.16%. Let's see what that's looking like on a daily chart here. 134.
In about 2 weeks, and several sectors are in more notable downtrends than others. For some strange reason, healthcare has just acted terribly recently. I would note particularly pharmaceutical stocks. PJP is the ETF there for pharmaceuticals. That's in a notable downtrend here. And then another sector completely.
You guys finding anything worthy on your chart setups there? Let me get this back up to the top. BioNTech, Pfizer and BioNTech received positive CHMP opinion for Omicron BA.1 adapted by bivalent COVID-19 vaccine booster in the European Union. Okay, whatever. Mixed shelf offering. Whenever you see those mixed shelf offerings, expect that stock to freaking drop. No question about it. Let's see. What's this one they're climbing? Pfizer. Nothing on my watch list is really moving. Everything's pretty flat in NTZ or consolidation. Meta, everything's pulling back a little bit. Let's see if we want to find a day trade. I'll get it ready to go here. If we start breaking below 392, I'm going to get a put ready to go here. All right, guys? Trade options SPY. Buy to open. Probably gonna make it a smaller trade there since it's not Expo Day. September 2nd. Put. Yeah, see, they're going for like $2.81 there for the 392 strike puts. So market. So let me just see what this trade's gonna cost here. 284, multiply that by 30. It's about an $8,000 trade there. Let's go down to about 20 contracts. That'll be better. All right, so if we start breaking below that 392, I got this ready to go. It's for the SPY, September 2nd, 392 strike put. And this is only if we start breaking below that 392, I'll enter into this trade.
Speaking of consumer and focusing on the low end, what is the Signet message to that when you talk to her?
I think that the Signet message is that basically she's doing fine. People seem to always
GCP, Giga Cloud Technology, halted at the high 2153.
She's just inventing things and doing well.
Just let them know after you say, like, getting that SPY trade ready. Say, looking for a break below 392 for entry. So that way they don't think that we're just jumping in now. Those are the ones that aren't live with us, you know? Hearing me say it.
Joffrey says maybe wait 2 minutes for the August ISM manufacturing index.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 10 o'clock here, and that's not going to drop below 392 in the next minute. So like I said, I'm not placing the trade. I don't even have it reviewed yet, so there's 2 steps now I have to take to be able to make this trade. I have to click review order, and then the next screen will be place trade. So, you know, this is me just getting a trade ready to go here and being prepared.
Apple moving a bit here, breaking 25 cents now. Apple at near the highs, 157.46. Apple Lima.
The reality is, the vote is the most can change lives. Don't forget that. Do your research. Pull back the layers. Ask the questions. But at the end of the day, make sure you
2 for 2 so far.
2 for 2 on what?
I took teeny tiny little scalps real fast, just following your trades on your style.
Nice. You didn't post them?
They were literally like 10, 20-second trades.
Nice.
But in at 131 on 4 contracts of AMD, out at 136, in at 229.
And what'd you make so far?
I'm up about 32 bucks just real fast, just like that.
Nice. Hey, that adds up. Now
I'm
look at
figuring
this
I'm
candle
gonna
starting to break down here. We're gonna be getting ready here for
I like
this.
what you were saying about take your profits, you know what I mean?
Definitely. When you have profits, that's something you actually have.
Yeah.
You know, if you wait and say, "Oh, I think it's gonna get up to this area," we're thinking, you know, it's just not a good thing to do.
Don't
When
think,
you
just
got
do.
exactly lock in profits. Tell yourself, say, "Hey, if I get a quick 10% gain, I'm gonna lock in profits." Here we go. We're starting to see some volatility coming in. I'm gonna click review order and just get this ready to go. It's about a $5,000 trade.
Manufacturing.
Not making the trade yet, waiting, but I'm in that next step now. All I have to do is hit place trade. But market seemed like it's getting a little pop here. Give it time to settle down after that news that just came out there at 10 o'clock. ISM, August manufacturing PMI, 52.8 versus 52.8. So that's in line.
4%.
Markets are starting to pull back a little bit there. Watching it.
Everything we had into
I
this.
taught myself how to do Facebook advertising.
Man, I want to get in early here. I want to jump in now, but I know how these candles are. You know?
MGM named official sports betting partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Michael Golf. Michael.
We had an opportunity, we took it.
My family is going to come in here and tackle you. Do this deal.
TLC Mobility like Tennessee for new lithium hydroxide project. Apalima Lima.
Welcome back to Swap on the Street. We're just outside here live at CNHQ with our last tranche of breaking news. Construction spending for the month of July
There you go, Dave.
expected down 2/10.
Yeah, it's
It
coming.
doubled down and it isn't good, minus 4/10. Minus 4/10, that's 2 months back to back of negative construction spending. And if there is any good news, it will be found in the revision. Minus 1.1, which was our last read.
I'm getting
for
ready to
June,
jump in.
which happened to be the
He's
worst
like
since,
back to back.
going back to April of 2020, gets up
Negative
to
thing there, whatever he just said.
So we cut in half,
Here we go.
minus 1.1
392.
last month.
Rick Santelli is great. I love him.
Minus 4/10 this month.
All right, I'm jumping in. I'm in at let's see. I'm in at 298.
52.8.
I'm in at 298.
Same is our July read at 52.8, and both those actually happen to be the lowest level going back to June of 2020. And if we look at 52.5 for prices paid, 52.5 is definitely so much lower than we were expecting. It really is a blast of good news. 52.5 is the lowest level going back to June of 2020 as well. Remember, prices paid.
Let's see. What are we up on that trade already? We must have some nice gains after that big red candle. And look at that. Look at how much we're already up on that trade. Already up $500.
And 54.2 unemployment, considering tomorrow's employment, best level since May. These are good numbers on new orders and employment, even though the headline number, better than expected, is still under pressure, but above 50, the expansion contraction.
Come on, baby. Pull back there again.
Wow, that is fascinating.
Let's see it.
Market response. Good Thursday morning. Welcome to another hour of Swap.
What did I say my entry was on that trade? To what?
298. You're
290?
at 323.
We had a rough open, at least, as we've seen the bonds
318.
sell off. Metals,
Interfax
oil below
reporting
87 this morning,
Novak,
but we'll see if the market
versus
turns
Novak says
on
the
that
OPEC
prices
plus
paid number,
deal
which, of
needs
course,
to be
as Rick said,
extended
was lower than expected.
beyond
Yes, exactly. We are
2022.
30 minutes into the trading session here. 3 big movers we're watching so far today. Starting with Hormel Foods sliding, leaning on revenue, but earnings coming in slightly below estimates. The company saying it expects higher operational costs to persist, but shares of MongoDB, those are getting crushed today. Check out this move. You can pull it up here. Wow, down 21% after the company predicted a larger than expected expected loss for the second half of the year. That stock is down around 50% year to date. And it's the biggest laggard on the NDX. Okta also sliding despite posting better than expected quarterly results and an improved outlook. Okta saying it was running into unexpected integration issues following its acquisition of rival Auth0. Don't miss Okta CEO later today on Tech Check. But of course, we've got a very full show here ahead as well.
We sure do, and we're going to stay with the tech sector right now. We may have seen shares of NVIDIA and AMD as well. They're both under pressure.
I think it'll hit that
Both companies
391.
were told essentially you got to get a license.
Oh, she's going to be
legally
dropping
to
much
sell
lower
certain
than that.
chips to China, effectively saying you can't sell those chips to China. And NVIDIA, for its part, says those new license requirements may impact the company's ability to complete its development.
I'm out at 3:30. Out at 3:30, guys. Just exited out. That was a beautiful gain there. Beautiful.
Christopher, let's just start off on the news itself and your reaction to it.
Nice way to start the day. She's still dropping, though, so if you want to hold on. 3.3. We were out at 3.3. Divide that by 2.98. That was a quick 11% gain. 11%, baby. Day trade numero uno. Let's see there. 10.74% gain. Profit equals 3.3 minus 2.98. 32 times 20. $640.
Is that reaction in the stock price justified in your opinion?
How many of you guys got in and out of that trade there? That was a nice one. Captain Thomas out with a $206 profit. Nice job, Captain.
The impact that you say, given the continued raising of
Day trade number 1 closed for a
sector in a different way and perhaps discount to some extent some of these stocks.
10.74% gain and a profit of $640. All right, how many of you guys got in? Rigo said he got in. Did you get out? I don't like how he said he got in, but did he get out? Justin Crowell said he got in. Justin, what'd you lock in on that trade? Let's see. Island Time said they were in. Yes, Roberto said, I keep seeing Roberto because he added Berto onto his Rigoberto. Is that that must be his old name? Is that
I think it's Rigoberto, yeah.
really? I've never heard of that name before. That is a cool name though, Rigoberto. All right, so Rigo said he got in, out for a gain there. Kenny, he was in, out for a nice gain. There we go. A lot of people in and out for a gain there. Nice. It looks like it's going to fail, though, and start that next pullback. So if you're looking at the chart right now, you're already telling yourself if you're looking for that second day trade now, what you're looking for is a break below here. So if, wow, my freaking straight lines are, it's because I got so much crap on this desk here. But, you know, if you got a red candle below that like this, that would be your entry. That would be your second entry. So that's going to be your second entry right there if you guys are looking for that next day trade right here. Horrible straight lines, man. I got too much stuff right here. Got to move it over a bit. So it's looking like it's ready for another pullback. I'm going to get it ready to go here. I'm not going to miss out on this. This one here will be 390 strike.
RIDE, Georgetown Motors spiking here. Romeo India is Delta Echo, RIDE.
Christopher, thank you. Appreciate it.
390 strike put. I'm getting it ready to go. I'm not making the trade yet, just getting it ready to go. I'm not going to enter until we break below that low there from just about that 10.05 candle. I want to see a candle with body below that 10.05 candle. Discipline, patience is key here. Follow that trade plan.
report that Lordstown
quarantines, but you can't argue with 20 million
Lordstown's
people.
No, it's
open
21
cell
million
plans
people,
up and running.
1.7% roughly of GDP. But again, also, you know, we continue
That
to
was
wonder,
earlier.
when is this going to end? When is the zero COVID policy going to end? Because it creates a great deal of uncertainty. And I guess the answer is...
I'm gonna watch here and see if it's gonna fail at that 10-day simple moving average, that yellow line right there, or if it's gonna break out and get up to that next resistance about 392.50. Breaks above 392. I'm just gonna click cancel order here, and I'm not even gonna. I didn't even click review yet, so I still got that two-step process to go if I want to make this trade.
So as if the economic situation isn't bad enough in China, as of tonight, the 21 million residents of Chengdu have been ordered to stay at home. The mass testing is supposed to take place until Sunday, but there is no guarantee that
China
testing
locked
or
down
vaccine
21 million
will end
people.
on that day. So today we saw several
Crazy.
people, posting pictures of
Now, see, you gotta see if these lockdowns are happening. That's gonna put fear in the market again. You know. All right, I'm gonna click review order and just get her ready here. So now all I have to do is hit place order. It's a smaller trade actually, $4,500 trade. But we start breaking down here. I'm gonna jump in. All right, I'm jumping in. I'm in at 234. I'm in at 234 on this next trade.
Had said that other factories would be allowed to operate in closed-loop systems as long as they, or to stay open as long as they met certain requirements, and that was to stay in a closed-loop system, which means that workers live and work on the premises. Now, this lockdown in Chengdu is just the latest in a string of several COVID curbs for factory hubs as well as port cities.
What am I in at? 234?
Dalian, for example, which is a port city, imposed targeted lockdowns. Residents in the factory hub Shenzhen are being urged not to leave the city. And then the port city of Tianjin, which
PA
is
Boeing
nearby
says gets
Beijing,
$927
has
million
undergone
deal
mass
from
testing
Israeli Air
rounds
Force
since
for
the weekend. This is an especially
AC-46A
a
tanker
sensitive time right
aircraft.
now in China, where the leadership is expected to be reshuffled in about 6 weeks'
U.S.
time.
government has already
The
approved the sale
expectation,
of
of course, is that President Xi Jinping
tankers
is
to
going to
Israel. That's Bravo Alpha,
maintain
BA.
his role and staying in power for an unprecedented third term. And because of that, the security here has been very tight. The authorities have been prioritizing stability and wouldn't want to see any disruptions, which would include any major outbreaks. Now, there is one bit of good news on the COVID front. Hong Kong has said that it's mulling lifting quarantine requirements for anyone who wants to travel into the city by November. And then if there's anybody who's thinking of coming in for business to China soon, Hong Kong said that they've gotten early support for what they describe as a reverse quarantine to enter mainland China. So the idea is to isolate in Hong Kong for the 7 plus 3 days of quarantine that we require here in China in order to get into the mainland. Guys?
Yunus, I was fascinated by a lot of the points that you brought up on our earlier editorial call.
I don't like the looks of this candle so far, really. I really don't. I think she's going to quickly get up to that 292.
Can you explain a little bit about what they're required to do with the testing and how they're supposed to continue to do their jobs?
Right. It is a really huge issue for anybody in logistics.
I still think we're going to go lower, though, today. I mean, the markets are down 1%. Nasdaq's down 1.3, so it's one of those trades you got to hold on to.
42 hours, sometimes 24 hours, and they have to make sure that they present that to go across province lines. And then sometimes the one province doesn't recognize another province's COVID test. Other people aren't able to actually get the test in time to be able to reach their destination. So there are a lot of logistical issues just in that these truckers are facing, and they oftentimes find
A
themselves
ship fixie hitting $34 at the high
in
of
their trucks.
Just waiting for that one large red candle there. Like we saw right here. You know, that'd be nice. Here we go. Let's see.
Remarkable turn of events as we continue to watch activity on the other side of the globe. That's what you're going to see in Beijing.
Keep her
As we
dropping.
break, take a look at the roadmap for the rest of the
Let's
hour
go.
today, including a lot more on markets on pace for 5 days of losses now.
There we go. There's a nice pullback happening.
Plus MicroStrategies, Michael Saylor is accused of evading $25 million in income tax.
Yeah,
She's gonna drop.
About 6%.
She's gonna drop more.
And it's
Combined
another
and
busy
up
day.
at
Equity Hill
kilo.
results in key names feeling the pain, and the XRT on pace for its third negative week in a row. We got a lot
I'm out at 250. Out at 250 there, guys. Another successful trade. That was another nice one there. Beautiful trade. That was a smaller trade, so it wasn't as profitable. 2.5, divide that by 2.34. That was a 6.84% gain.
Nice call. Look at that pullback. Oh, yes.
See how that consolidation, though, was from, what, 10.01 to 10.03 until just that 10.12 candle. So profit on that, $320. Are we up $1,000 yet for the day?
What's your second one? You get 640 on the first one.
320.
960.
Ah, damn! Why did you freaking let me hold it on? That's gonna get to me now. I need that freaking extra.
Hey, look, they're wins, man. We're gonna go to the next.
Oh,
one.
look at her dropping now, though.
Yep.
Look at her dropping. Nice. Ken Grady said he was in number 2 for a 360 profit. Justin Crowell says, "Wow, this trade plan really works. Thank you, Dave. He was in and out too. Nicely done, Justin."
I was in and out on that one as well.
Dylan was in and out. How much are you up now for the day, Dill?
125.
Nice.
So you want to call the shots? And if we could just get final approval on the primary market, you better be all around this voice and the
And it's still dropping, man. Contracts are
Oh, don't tell me that. What are they at now?
252.
252?
254.
Oh, look at that.
258.
Cutting measures.
Hey, man. Wins are wins, aren't they?
Yeah. Hell with the win now. Now I'm pissed. I missed that extra downside.
It's Alpha Micro Google November.
Can't get mad
Look at
that.
Captain. Captain was in, posted his profits. Captain Thomas is already up $312.70 on those 2 trades. Good job, Captain. Congratulations. That's what I love to see there, guys. That is what I love to see.
Hearing from central bankers and academics around the world, the clear priority was bringing inflation down because it's having significant implications and hardships for
Here comes the take
businesses
profit
and
level.
households around the world.
This is a big support on the daily level that it's at right now. So if it breaks this from back on the July 26th daily support, so we could see a lot of.
Look at this. Justin. Wow, this trade plan really works. Thank you. Ken Grady in at number 2, $360 profit on that one. Captain Thomas right here, you guys can see he's up $312.70. $312.70 on those 2 trades already there today. I closed that out for a $320 profit for 6.84% gain. Nice. Ken is already up $900 and some there for the day. That's what I love to see. I love it. I love it. Here's all the other members too saying that they were in. I love it. See, this is what I love as a team here, doing this.
We learned a lot of important lessons over the summer. First thing is, as you said,
Nice.
prices are coming down. We believe inflation peaked.
NVAX, Novavax, EMA, CHMP recommended authorizing the use of Novavax.
Island Time was in. Rigo Roberto says he was in.
Have received the same or another COVID-19 vaccine.
Justin was in 299 out at 328. 3.28. Divide that by 2.99. He closed out at 10% gain there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's what I like to see.
And you're actually rooting for bad news in the jobs market. That's not a great place for sentiment, which is again why we're really priced.
All right, what time is it? It's 10:18. All right. So it's still early. We could look for another one. If I get another good win there, I'm just calling it quits. That'll put me over my $1,000 for the day. Try to target $5 a week on day trades, you know. And then swing trades. Usually, I look for an extra $10 on swing trades.
If you look at even down to the consumer, there's still that feeling that we're
So we strive for 20,000 a week. That's what we try to strive for there, Dill. Nice. Muhammad just messaged. He's out with a 10% gain. Great job there.
Crude continues to move off the lows now. He's 763. Comments from Russia's Novak. Russian producers support extension of OPEC deal after 2022.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with doing that basically. You know what I mean? Like just a quick.
Dylan, I told you that's the best thing. If you hold for 15 minutes, you got news, you got different price action. That you know, that's why I love to swim. You know, like so. See, here's my process and my way of thinking here. So if I have a day trade and I'm able to quickly scalp that with our trade plan, and you know the true breakout momentum is candle above previous candle's body, right? True BDM is candle below previous candle body. So if I see that formation happening and I see that NTZ, that consolidation area there for 10, 15 minutes, and then I draw my lines of my support, my resistance areas on that consolidation, and then I see a break above, or below, that's when I quickly look to scalp, because that's when you're going to see a lot of those algorithms coming up, and yep, you get that big freaking candle that either breaks out or that big candle that pulls back below that consolidate, and that's where you got to jump in for those quick day trades or scalps that last from seconds to 5 minutes there, you know, and when you lock in those profits, you say, okay, now, you know, like, think of it like this, just clear your mind now, reset your mind, and just wait for that next setup, you know, and that's what you have to do, and you can't be chasing every setup like that, because not all setups are created equal, and how I'm able to differentiate from the different types of breakouts there is, like I said, by looking at the sizes of that candle. So if you see, like, for example, you know, like looking at my chart here, notice these size of these candles right here, the bodies of these candles right here, you know, when you're just consolidating, like, see how they are? Then when you start seeing these bigger candles here coming in, you know that you're feeling, and you're going to continue to pull back there. So, you know, that's what I like taking advantage of. When you see those larger candles starting to break down, and you know, that are double or triple the size of the other candles that are normally.
Playing on what you're saying, because of those size of those candles, that's where like big money and everything, they're adding their orders in. They're putting big orders in, and it drives price down quickly.
Well, yeah, they're selling stuff and flooding the market with more supply.
And then that's how they finally, once they click, hey, we want it to go now, then that's when they release it and they dump a big order basically.
Yeah, that's what you're seeing there.
Yeah,
those bigger orders come in.
It's like textbook.
Yeah. But you know, this is great because you're able to take advantage of quick trades that you know you have a solid setup with, right?
It's just awesome, man. They love us.
Thanks for the. What is that word?
I think it's supposed to be explanations.
James Reardon, in at 316, out at 361. What was that for James? See, this is what I love about our team there. Let me see, 3.61, divide that by 3.16. 14.24% gain for Reardon. Nice job, James. So see, like, I'm seeing now here for the first time that SPY's starting to break out, right? Yeah, I really do think that that's going to get up to at least that 392, right at that red 50-day simple moving average. But for me, it's like, I just made 2 trades really quick here. The whole morning, the market's been breaking down, so you don't know if that's going to be a false break out there and sharply pull back. So for me, I don't want to get into calls until it breaks above this area of consolidation. Notice how this was a larger area consolidation right here. So if we break above that 393, that's where I'll say, okay, you know, markets are shifting. We might get a climb by the end of the day up to that 395. I'll target a quick 50-cent move there on SPY, and that'll be my scalper day trade for the day. You know, but you just got to be disciplined and just sit here, look at the chart, understand your trade plan, understand those consolidation areas, understand the size of these candlesticks here that you're seeing, and be able to identify good moves you can take advantage of.
Yeah, and if you look at SPY on the daily, it's like right up here. I have it pulled up.
Now see what I mean there? Look at SPY breaking out. Yeah. Getting right up to that 392, just like I said. You know, but we don't know if she's going to fail at that 392 and pull back or what.
And it's a lot easier to trade with the trend than against it.
Yeah, exactly. The trend is your friend. You know, it's in every single book you'll ever read. The trend is always your friend. So if she fails at that 392.50 and starts pulling back now, remember yesterday Island Time you said about how did you know and enter that 397? Well, right now is a perfect example, prime example to say, okay, if you drop below 391, you're gonna go and test new lows of the day and probably make more new lows. So right now I'd be saying, okay, drop below 391, I'd be looking for a put entry. Right now you're gonna see some area consolidation right at that 392 at that red 50-day simple moving average. See, I'm much more wired when I have a couple of coffees.
Gotta love it, man.
Yeah. But I don't know if I talk too much when I'm having that. Wow,
I don't think you can talk enough for our people watching, man.
Look at my freaking... Wow, I look horrible on camera.
No, you don't, bro.
Look at that belly.
You're okay.
It doesn't help that last night, at freaking 11 o'clock at night, I went to White Castle
Bro, you gotta
and I
stop
polished off
doing
20 of
that.
those sliders.
You gotta stop doing that, man.
I was hungry, you know. See, there you go. There's that breakout. Now, see
Look,
if you targeted that 392.
Look, I'm just saying, you don't talk too much. Like I said, man, you can't talk enough for us
Food is
to learn this
popping
stuff. You
here.
know what I'm saying?
88.30, 88.40.
Look,
Yeah,
there you go,
that's
break
time.
above that.
And there you go. So now you're probably going to have a decent breakout up to that 393. So if you wanted to day trade some SPY calls, day trade it up to 393. I'm already up $1,000 for the day, so I'm waiting for some good opportunity because that next trade I make, I'm going to increase my trade a little bit. You know, I've been making about $4,000 trades, so I'll increase it to about 7,500, maybe 10,000, and try to capture one more decent trade there and have at least a $2,000 day. Like I said, with day trades, if we could just, you know, if we could just try to capitalize about $10,000 a week on day trades and then maybe another 10 to 15,000 on swing trades, you know, have a $25,000 week each week, you know, that's plenty for me. I don't want to get greedy. And, you know, start making larger trades. This is good portfolio management because you're making small trades within your trade plan. You know, like I said, you know, do you notice how I've been going over each of these trades and sharing? Guys, this trade is 0.006% of the account there. That's important. I'm trying to instill that in their head because there's people that'll go and they'll put in 99.6% of their account into a trade, and then they'll be like, "Why did I lose?" You know, and you gotta understand that there's trade management, risk management for your portfolio. You gotta learn when to hedge positions when the market's gonna be going against you, and we have all those videos right on the page there for you guys. Rigo Roberto says, I think
I need
that's
to go
me.
rewatch those videos.
Yeah. Man, those White Castle burgers were so damn fresh last night and good.
That's funny.
Thankfully, they're 20 minutes away. Otherwise, I'd be eating that more than, you know, I haven't had McDonald's in a while, but... You don't feel good when you wake up in the morning after you eat 20 sliders from White Castle. In the moment, it feels like a good idea, but then when you wake up and you test your sugar and it's in the 300s, you're like, was it worth it?
Right. Buyers are stepping in.
Look at Target there, 160.04.
Oh my goodness.
That's a big pull. I mean, look at Target. It was just $240.
It's going to be so promotional. I've already sort of been peeking
Bed
around
Bath
some
&
of the
Beyond down
websites
almost
just to sort of
7%
get a
again
feel
today.
of what sales look like, particularly
Now see how we were able to identify that pullback in the market and take money and lock in profits on that pullback with puts on the SPY, right? 2 trades, 2 for 2, right? Now we called that breakout right there. And said that she was going to hit that red 50-day simple moving average and get right up to that 392, and it did just that. And, you know, that's what I mean about looking for those quick little scalps that you're able to identify there. It broke above that blue 20-day simple moving average, and if you see here, it hasn't broken above that blue simple moving average, blue 20-day simple moving average. Here in the BDM, you know, it dropped, now it finally broke above that 20, and then right here is when I was telling you guys, hey, you could target 392 right now. If you guys, you know, rewind the video here, you'll see right here. I said, guys, you could jump into SPY calls now and target 392. That's next resistance. You're seeing a momentum shift here. You had the MACD crossover. You had green bars above the 0 line on the histogram of the moving average convergence divergence. Had a nice breakout, and she's still running now. It's starting a new cycle. You have that 10 crossing over that 20. So we're officially in the breakout momentum cycle now. We had a consolidation at that 392. Now notice how when you have that consolidation, I always tell you guys, usually when you break out of that consolidation, you'll have that big next move there. You know, here's the breakout, consolidation, breakout, consolidation, breakout. Once you get up to that 393, you'll probably see a little bit of consolidation again before it decides if it's going to break out or have that next pullback. You know, and that's what you got to be thinking about there. You know, I mean, the markets tell you everything in the chart patterns that you look at here. Like I said, I'm 2 for 2 now. So now that I already got some good gains locked in, now it's waiting for those good setups throughout the day now to really lock in, you know, a good $1,500 to $3,000 profit on the next trade. And you're only going to do that by waiting for those good setups next. And that's what I'm able to be patiently doing here, waiting.
False returns on behalf of Saylor. The lawsuit claims that Saylor avoided over $25 million in taxes.
Whistleblower complaint led to lawsuit, not audit.
And penalties. Saylor is saying, quote, is where I live, vote, and is at the center of my personal and family life. MicroStrategy saying the claims are, quote, false and an overreach. But David, another piece of a tough year for Saylor and for Bitcoin and for MicroStrategy. But it also points out.
All right, guys, it's 10:30, so YouTube, I'm going to shut off YouTube now. If you guys want to join us, you guys could go to breakingchartalerts.com. You guys could go to our website here, and you guys could go to Join Now, membership pricing plans. You click on that, and that's going to take you here to you know, the plans that you guys can pick out. If you're interested in an annual plan, let me know. I got a promo code for you. Otherwise, you can pick one of the monthly plans there. Alrighty, guys, and you guys could shoot us a message. I think, where is it? It's probably on the home page, the Chat With Us Now feature. Pop up there. But you guys could also message us on our business page. And if you guys go right up here to Book Trade Coach, if you guys are in Orlando or if you guys want a virtual class, you click on that. And here is our coaching website here. So this is optionstradecoach.com. You guys could go here. So here is when we do our one-on-ones, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Saturdays and Sundays, we have our group classes. And on Tuesdays, we also have our group classes there as well. So if you guys are interested, you could click on one of these. Like for Saturday, it's going to show you guys here what classes are available, the time slots. And you're going to be able to just click on one, sign up, pay for your class there, and it'll give you an email and everything there, what you have to do. And if you scroll down here, you'll see everything. So right here again, it'll come up like this. So there's a class September 10th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. You click book appointment there. It's going to take you to your checkout page. And, you know, you have to put in your first name, create an account there, and then pick what class you want. $4.99 for the group class, $7.99 for the private class. Pick which one you want, put in your email, it'll send you a confirmation, it'll send me a confirmation, and you'll be securely locked in for that next class. And then, like I said, the ones where you see one available, that is for the private classes there. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it. Hope you guys have a great day, and, you know, stay safe, God bless, and great job today. 2 for 2.